There's a sail on the flat. Sail on the flat.
That's a pair of slammers, boys.
Nice fish.
Reelin' in the Keys with host Captain Rob Harris.
Welcome to this week's episode of Reelin' in the Keys. I'm Captain Rob Harris, and today we are going to sea with Captain Chris, C-Squared Charter.
That's correct.
Sailing out of Captain Pip's Marina at Porky's Bayside Barbecue. And today we're going to run these big old Yamahas up, and we're going to head to Bahia Honda.
Head to the Bahia Honda Bridge and catch us some tarpon.
We are going tarpooning, so stick around with us. We're going to show you how it's done.
From the early days of tarpon fishing from small rowboats at the Bahia Honda Bridge near Marathon in the Florida Keys, made famous by fishing legends Zane Grey and Ernest Hemingway, fishermen during the summer months have sought the thrill of hooking up one of these mighty silver kings, which can weigh well over 160 pounds. Fast forward to today, the boats, tackle, and techniques have changed, but as you will see, the thrill of catching these huge acrobatic sport fish remains incredible.
This place, you'll see more tarpon than you will at any other bridge in the Keys. It's deep, you can fish here all day. You don't have to fish in the early morning or late in the evening, which makes it nice for those that don't like to wake up at 5 in the morning, like myself. Very easy fishing, very good fishing. We'll be using live blue crabs today. You'll be putting your crab past approximately 100 fish every drift. Eventually, one of them's going to eat.
All right, well, here we are. We're getting set up at the bridge. Now, Captain Chris, you fish this area a lot, so obviously you've got a lot of local knowledge, and I mean, you track the fish, you see them going on. Tell us a little about what's our strategy going to be today. How are we going to set up to get these fish? What are we going to do?
We need a moving tide to get them concentrated to start fishing. So I'm just basically looking for fish right now. Most of them are up underneath. We're under the new span, the actual highway bridge that's being used now, and that's where most of the fish have been had this year. Some years they get out on the ocean side, but this year they've been up underneath this bridge. We're going to be anchoring up tide of the fish and drifting our crabs back towards them. The depths here range anywhere from like 15 foot on down to 25 feet. That's the reason why we can fish here during the middle of the day. These fish are comfortable. It's unique in that the water depth we have here, 18 to 25 feet. There's not very many bridges in the Keys that have that kind of water depth. So there's a lot of stuff here, and like I said, these fish should bite for us all day long once we get some tide movement. That's all basically we're waiting on right now, is get the current going so we can get anchored up. I'm marking tons of fish here, so it should be a good day.
Now, Chris, you've been living and fishing down here. I know that you came from back in the Northeast, and you came
New
down
Jersey.
here. Jersey, good Jersey boy. You fished up there.
Yes.
Tell us a little about living down here and what you've been doing since you come down here. You've got C-Squared Charters going.
Yep.
Looks like you're doing really well. Tell us a little about it.
We're fishing probably close to 300 trips a season now. When I first came here, matter of fact, the first show I did ever on television was Reelin' in the Keys. That was back in 2007, if I'm not mistaken. We went cobia fishing out in the Gulf. It was a lot of fun. Since then, I've come a long way. I know a heck of a lot more than I did when I first got here, that's for sure. And it's exciting. There's always something to go catch here in Florida Keys. I mean, there's not a minute that goes by that there's not something to fish for. It's awesome. I just love it. I honestly can say I don't have a favorite fishery down here. If it's got gills and scales, I like to catch it. It's that simple. Down here, you don't ever get bored because there's always something different to go catch, whether it's snapper grouper fishing, offshore for dolphin, sail fishing in the wintertime, king mackerel, Gulf fishing for cobias and permit and groupers, and tarpon fishing here the whole month of May.
There's a lot of fluid dynamics that happen here. Because right now we're not really fishing per se. We got a line in the water, but we're waiting on conditions to set up.
Yeah.
What are some of the conditions that it is that we're looking for before we can actually say we're getting ready to go catch them?
They aren't here to feed. They're here to spawn. They're passing through to go into the Gulf to spawn, and then they come back. A lot of these fish are coming from Cuba. I know people have been down here long enough. Eventually, when you're out there dolphin fishing, you'll see pods of 300 and 400 fish coming from Cuba to here, or vice versa, going the other way. These fish, they eat a crab here. I don't know why. You can fish mullet all day, and you'll never get a bite. but you fish crabs and you'll catch them. Now you take these same crabs and bring them, say, up the 7 Mile Bridge, and you'll never get a bite on a crab, but you catch them on mullet. I don't know why that is. If I had the answer to that, I'd be a millionaire. The cork's suspending that crab at like 15 feet, and the tarpon are on the bottom looking up. So when they come up, they eat, and they go right back down, and the cork goes under, and it's game on. And wind as fast as you can. That's all there is to it. Circle hooks, no setting the hook, no swinging for the fences, no rolling martin, no bill dance.
Seems like we all use that same example.
I know. It's amazing how that works. Jimmy Houston. Hi, guys.
We're starting to get a little tide moving, so Captain Chris, myself, Jason, we're going to sit here, we're going to get set up, we're going to give you a chance to take a quick break. We'll come back after the break and we're going to show you how it's done. You kind of show us how it is that you like to set up for the tarpon bite and the baits and the outfit that you're using.
Absolutely here. Well, what we got is a little blue crab, little tiny guy, about 2 to 3 inches long is the average. Some guys like to use bigger ones, some guys use them even smaller. The key is when you're hooking this crab is to not kill them. You need a live crab. Dead crabs don't work. What we're doing here is you're hooking right at the base of the point on the shell, and you got to kind of drill it through. You can't be in a rush doing this or you're going to break the crab, and if you do that, he's a dead crab. You just spin this hook, pops through, now he's going to sit like that and he's going to swim. We got your circle hook here. This is a 6-0. Got your crab hooked on there in about 18 to 20 inches. We got a split shot, and then about 12 feet from that, 14 feet from that, we have our cork, and that's what's going to hang your crab right in front of the tarpon's nose, which makes them eat. And they can only resist it for so long. You want that crab to dangle right in their face. They're really not here to feed, they're here to spawn. But it's kind of a reaction thing where they just kind of go, you know, I think I should eat that, so I will. You're going to drift this bait past 100 tarpon adrift. Eventually one of them's going to eat it. It's the law of averages catches up. So that's what we're looking for. When we hook a fish, I'm going to back out. Rob?
Yep.
I'm going to back out and I'm going to spin the boat to the side of the boat you're on, and you're going to walk up to the bow, and then we're going to fight it from the bow. Like at $4 a crab, you're going to use him till he's dead.
That's it.
Yes. I'm going to spook the hammerhead off the tarpon to keep him from eating it. You know, the unfortunate part of what we do here is these tarpon get tired from fighting us. So it's an opportunity for the shark to get them that wouldn't be a regular opportunity otherwise. Trying to spook that shark off to keep the tarpon from being eaten. Tarpon are worth more alive than dead to us, so you know, that's what we try to help them out any way we can. Give a little back, as they say.
Try to spook the
hammerhead away from them, that's all. Just trying to give the tarpon a chance to boogie off before he gets eaten up.
Makes perfect sense. So what we're doing is we saw a lot of tarpon rolling there. We fished it for a little while. After so many drifts, Captain Chris has told us that it's time to go find a new spot, find some fish that are willing to eat. So that's what we're doing. We're going to go find some fish that are willing to eat.
Yeah.
Now, see, it's going to be just like sailfish. As soon as you make a move, you're going to hook right up.
I'll tell you what, man, a lot of the times, your first couple of drifts are when you're going to get bit. The longer you sit, the less chance there is.
Hooked up. Told you. First bait's back.
First bait back.
And we are hooked up.
Fish on. All right, here we go. All right, Rob, you're going to walk on up to the bow.
You got it.
Now the fun part begins. Oh, pull the hooks.
Dang it.
Don't.
Nope.
0 for 1.
Good release.
We got the fun part out of them anyway.
Good release. We are hooked up again. Nope, no jump. There he is.
There he is.
Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. I'm going up this way, Fernando.
Rob, you want a belt or you good?
I'm good.
Okay. You're not just good, you're real good.
Real. Hooked up to a fish, does it get any better than this? Just kind of holding deep. Yep. He's like, oh, that's right, it's over there. Oh, let me hurry.
Right, how many times are we gonna go through this?
And when I say to I got color, do you grab the gap? How y'all doing? Tarpon fishing? Thank you. We get much closer, I'll just pass the rod off. Right up under that line. Leadered fish.
Got him leader, Jason?
Oh yeah, he's leadered.
All right. Here he is.
I would call that leadered.
I'd say. It's a good size one too.
Nice one.
100-pounder.
Pretty fish.
There he
Here
is.
he comes, right at you.
Hey, easy with the water.
Giving you the tail wag.
Uh-oh. Now I have to go back to my job.
No, no, no. Hold on, he's coming out. He's coming back. He's coming back. Come out here. There he is. Look at there. Pretty fish.
We caught
There
him.
you go. You got him. He's right there. Pretty tarpon.
Nice fish. Nice fish.
Look at there.
Perfect.
Good boy. Good
Perfect.
boy. Thank you. We got him.
Now for an encore.
Captain Chris is hooked up fish. Woohoo! Yeah. Just let me know what I can do for you, brother. And if you need any pointers, just let me know.
Okay.
All right.
This is very strange for me right now.
Angler.
This is very odd.
We are hooked up.
Yep.
Captain Chris Johnson on the C Squared. Good thing we have Jason along, because Jason knows how to drive the boat. He's been doing it for a long time, and he's going to show just the way it's done. And this would be a whole lot better if the clouds would go away and you could sit out here in that blistering hot sun. Get the wind
No doubt.
down.
No doubt.
Then I would just stand back over here in the shade with a bottle of water and a sandwich saying, how you doing up there, Chris?
Like what I do. Is that a bead of sweat coming down your forehead?
Can I get you a towel? Captain Chris, are you gonna make a career out of this? You know, it is only a 30-minute show.
Come on, fishy. Stop going for the bridge. No. No.
I'm guessing this is not one of those angler-friendly tarpon.
No.
Oh, yeah.
There he goes.
Good
Bridge
thing.
monster strikes again.
Right into the piling. I saw him. Nice job, though.
We tried. All shaved off in the double line. Nothing you can do about that. Shucks.
It is what it is. All right, fish.
There he is.
Fish on. Look at that. That's a beauty. Jason is hooked up.
Jason's on. Busman's holiday today. Captain and the deckhand getting the catch bit. We like it.
That's what it's all about. Now we have a conch on a tarpon.
That's right.
Nice, Jason. Go get him. This is a big one.
Nice job.
Yeah, nice. Reeling in the Keys in full HD. Living life in full color for the C squared. Hook up.
Again.
Again. You know, if you keep making it look this easy, people are going to stop paying you to go. Hey, it can't be that hard. Look at all these fish these guys catch. Jason, I think that fish of yours is like full grown. It's like a real tarpon. Because I was saving it for you. I think I want
That looks too much like work.
I don't want to work that hard. Remember, I'm usually holding the wheel.
It's so true, man. I'm telling you. You don't realize just how freaking like out of shape you are until you start this. And we got leader.
It's right there, going right under you.
He's an officially caught fish, by the way.
That's the leader. Dude, he is a full-grown one.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
That's a stud.
Ah, to be 18 again, Rob.
Exactly. No big deal. Once you get him out there hand-lining swordfish. Heck, I'd pay money to watch him do that.
I know. Jason putting the heat on him here.
Fish is pulling the boat.
Yes, he is. Fish is like, man, what am I up against here?
Man.
Nobody ever pulls back this hard. He's keeping them from rolling. Ah. There goes another 5 minutes. Every time they roll, 5 more minutes.
Coming up. Coming up.
He ain't having it.
Not ready yet there, Cappy.
He's not having it.
There he is. Big old tail, too. Look at that tail.
That's a big fish there.
That
is an adult tarpon if I ever saw one. Nice. Point his head over to me there, Jason. Let's see if I can't get him. The fish is towing the boat around
Yeah,
right now.
he's dragging us.
Jason ties good knots.
Stay just like that, fish. Help me out here.
Yeah. He just won't sit still long enough for me to. Oh, there we go.
Nice.
Perfect.
Whew. That'll work. I saw that.
Perfect.
Nice job.
Yeah, man. Good job, Jason. Well done, man.
All right.
All right, well done, guys. Good job, Jason. That was a heck of a day. 2 for 5, so pretty good.
All right, well, that's going to wrap up the episode for us. We went out there, we did 2 for 5 on a half day.
Great job.
Chris,
Great job.
Captain
Good
Chris,
fishing today.
C-Squared Charters. We got Jason. Everybody got to catch fish. We had a great time. We're headed to the dock. Get something in us for food and beverage. We'll see you on our next episode with Reeling in the Keys.
There's a place out on the ocean, ain't on a map anywhere. The captain's looking at the water, he knows exactly where to steer. No internet or Wi-Fi towers, all that stress is gone. The lines just went in the water, and somebody yells, "Fish on!" And it's just another day, reeling in the Keys. We got that fishing feeling, there's no place we'd rather be. We're a million miles from nowhere, but we ain't lost at sea. Just living life, living the dream, reeling in the Keys.